Murky conditions continue to cloud Korean shipyards' futures. Add to that the lack of new orders that's more than enough hints for the nation's top 3 shipbuilders to cut production soon. Kim Min-ji looks into the dark clouds hovering over the nation's once seemingly invincible industry.
Korea's ailing shipbuilding industry can't seem to catch a break, with its woes likely to continue into the foreseeable future. According to a report by a research institute of the Export and Import Bank of Korea, the volume of new orders worldwide amounted to 2.3 million compensated gross tons, or the amount of work that is necessary to build a given ship as of the first quarter. That's down over 70% from the same period last year. For Korea, the figure stood at 170,000 CGT, down 94% from the year before. The figure for the whole year is expected to come to 1.6 million CGT, down 85% from last year. In a reflection of the dire situation, the nation's 3 biggest shipbuilders are set to cut their production capacity as part of a larger restructuring effort. Hyundai Heavy Industries has tentatively decided to close its dockyards, while both Daewoo Shipbuilding and Marine Engineering and Samsung Heavy Industries are expected to follow suit. In fact, the restructuring effort for the Big Three is expected to kick off in full this month. Hyundai Heavy submitted its restructuring plan to its creditors last week and is accepting voluntary resignations from staff and is pushing to sell the assets of smaller subsidiaries. The cash-strapped company is also planning to sell an oil tanker at auction in China, which is expected to bring about $130 million. Hyundai Heavy is seizing the tanker from an overseas client that failed to fulfill its contract, the first time it has had to resort to such action. Daewoo Shipbuilding is expected to draw up a rescue plan that includes a cut in workers, wages, and facilities, and could submit it to creditors by the end of May. Samsung Heavy is also slated to hand in a similar rescue plan later this month. Once the restructuring efforts are in full swing, the government estimates up to 30,000 employees in the shipbuilding industry will lose their jobs. Some experts say that figure could soar to some 50,000 when including those who work for the company's subcontractors. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.